Major story in Washington, the massacre at the Navy Yard just blocks from the U.S. Capitol.
It was the start of the work week for thousands. Their day transformed into one of sheer chaos as the shooter went on his rampage. So much of the city in lockdown on Monday. Even the Washington Nationals baseball game canceled last night.
And this morning, that all too familiar sight, the White House flag at half-staff for the victims, 12 dead plus the gunman. Let's get right to all we've learned overnight from ABC's Jim Avila in Washington. Good morning, Jim.
Good morning, George. Most of the 15,000 workers here at the massive Navy Yard have been asked to work from home today as authorities work on the motive behind this terrible attack perpetrated by one of the Navy's own contractors. This morning, police say they are focusing their investigation on 34-year-old Aaron Alexis, an IT contractor starting a job at the Naval Yard. Overnight, as police and FBI agents searched the Brooklyn home of Alexis's parents, questioning them for 4 hours, authorities gave the all clear, allowing more than 1,000 workers stranded all day at the naval facility to go home, saying earlier reports of a second and possibly third suspect appear unfounded.
We do now feel comfortable that we have the single and sole person responsible.
The FBI also explaining overnight how the former sailor could get inside the shipyard. He had clearance.
He utilized a valid pass to gain entry to the Navy Yard.
It was the beginning of a shooting spree that began at 8:15 in the morning. Police get the first call, arriving on scene 3 minutes later.
We have an active shooter.
By 8:21, D.C. Metro Police and internal Navy security began a series of multiple gun battles.
We have an officer down, building 197 on the 3rd floor.
The shooter, wearing black and carrying a long gun, uses catwalks on the upper floors of the atrium-style building to shoot down on innocents eating breakfast in the first-floor food court.
The first 3 shots were done pow, pow, pow. A few seconds later, maybe 3 seconds later, was pow, 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 like 4 more shots.
The gunman picking off a dozen victims, none of them in the military, all civilian or Navy contractors suffering fatal gunshot wounds. Many didn't even see him. One of the victims standing shoulder to shoulder with Navy Commander Tim Giris.
I saw him drop in front of me. He was shot in the head.
And this morning, we are learning details about some of the 12 victims, ages ranging from 46 to 73. Like 51-year-old Arthur Daniels, the grandfather of 9 was shot in the back as he tried to escape. Or Kenneth Proctor, the 46-year-old who worked for the government for 22 years. It took nearly 11 hours for authorities to finally clear this huge facility. Frightened workers were hiding in nooks and crannies all over the building. SWAT teams finally finding the last frightened worker hiding in a storage locker at 7 o'clock last night. Robin?
All right, Jim, thank you.